Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thanks for joining me this morning. Coffee Vinyl number 208. Woohoo! Doozy, doozy, doozy. Reminds me of my YouTube buddy, Susie Woozy. I have mail. And someone left me a package outside. And I have a 2020 calendar. Good morning, TC. Cheers. How are you, sir? Thanks for joining. And I have my kombucha. Oh, that was tight. Oh, it's frozen. I have ice. Can we see the ice? See the ice? That's good stuff. Well, I think I'm going to have cold kombucha for a little while. And I have trivial questions and I have records. So between all this and all that, let's get started, folks. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Gosh, I probably slept the best I've slept in, I don't know. I didn't write it down. Today, January 12th. Ooh, Hullabaloo first broadcast on NBC TV, 1965. And that would be America, I think. In 1969, Led Zeppelin released their debut album. What was the name of their debut album? What was Led Zeppelin's debut album titled? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to have to look this up to get the proper title. Yeah. Yes. Aha. I had to look it up myself just to make sure I got it correct. Aha. I know the answer. Good morning, Ron. Ron says it's Led Zeppelin. Is he right? Good morning, Squirrel. Squirrel says it's Led Zeppelin. Yes. I know it's not the 12th, but my calendar for 2020, I have to look at the 12th date to see what really happened because Rhino decided not to print a calendar for 2021. So I have to look at the old one to get the information. And so, yeah, don't get ahead of yourself. But if I get ahead of myself, it's going to be closer to warm weather, which I like. And it'd be closer to vaccine, it'd be closer to this pandemic going away. It's closer to, the closer I get, it's closer to a Alabama song. Any other people like to chime in for the name of Led Zeppelin's debut album? It came out 1969 on this date, many years ago, 69, 70, 70, 50, 51 years. Is that right? Yeah. I think I'm going to open up my mail first. Got some mail. Let's check it out. Anybody do anything exciting yesterday? Oh, by the way, Led Zeppelin is the name of the first record. So congratulations, Ron and Squirrel. You earn 10 RecordKrate bonus points for that. And TC, I thought about you as I was watching your video last night. So I shipped a package on November 26th or whatever, and it arrived yesterday. And so I got a message from a customer said, "Oh, it arrived." And I'm like, "Okay." And I said, "What does it look like?" Because we got insurance. And they said, "Oh, looks great. Inside, everything was okay." So, TC, can you imagine where that package has been for all of December? And I mean, that's a 5-week package. Yeah. Anyway, interesting. I want to open up this carefully so I can use this envelope again. There's always hope for mine. We'll have to add. We'll have to add 5 weeks to it. TC. Lord have mercy. This thing don't want to open right. Here's my scissors. Wow. Thank you, everybody, for coming this morning. I trust everybody's doing well. The closer I get... Oh, I got another bag. The fill zone. What reference is this? RecordKrate bonus points. The fill zone. What reference is this? You can earn 10 RecordKrate bonus points. The fill zone. All right, anybody? I can think of 5 answers. And here's another part of the package. Now it's empty. Now I can use this again. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm excited because I didn't order this, but this was a bonus. Woohoo. All right, here we go. Let's open it up. I wonder if I was sent the wrong thing. It took almost 6 weeks for one of my Disco GS sellers packages to get here, and I ordered it after you sent the 1st December shipment. Hopefully it will find me. It will. I tracked the Pink Floyd album last night. It sounds good. Very cool. Squirrel Away says Grateful Dead. Glenn, are you here? Maybe Glenn Swamp Picker knows what this is. Stick. American Daredevils. I don't know if that's a band or something else. I have to look it up. Okay. Now we're getting to things I ordered. So I got some bonus stuff, which is always fun. Which I got to send a lot of bonus stuff away. I'm not going to show this until we get until everybody has an opportunity to answer. The fill zone. This is a sticker, a bumper sticker. What reference? What is this reference? What is this, folks? Who is it? What is it? Squirreled Away came in with Grateful Dead. $1994, Stone Temple Pilots. This is a ticket stub to one of their concerts. And here's another STP. This is August 1990. This is an Eric Clapton. Are they doing Hair on Sunday? This is an Eric Clapton ticket stub. And then this is 1992. Bo Diddley. Doom, 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 doom. So this is exciting. Is Squirrel Away the only one that's going to come in and talk about the fill zone? Phil Lesh. Good morning, Marion. How are you? Cheers, Marion. Oh, I got ice. What's that song? I got blisters on my bowling ball. What is that? I got blisters on my... Was that Ringo Starr? I don't know. So Ron says, Phil Lesh. Okay. Phil is referring to the bassist, Phil Lesh. Cheers. It's cold. It's cold. That's probably the coldest kombucha I've ever had in my life. Yeah. So yes, it is Grateful Dead, and it is Phil Lesh. But the Grateful Dead did a soundtrack for the movie The Twilight Zone, and so there we go. Now I have to look this up later. I have no idea what this is, if it's a band or if it's whatever. But I like the fact that it's sparkly. Oh boy. Well, very cool. Let's see what the other tickets are. So this is 1991. This is Grateful Dead ticket stubs. Yay. And then this one is 1990, David Bowie. Yeah. So this is really cool. Love getting mail. Love opening mail. So thank you so much, person who sent me that. I appreciate it a bunch. Yay. I'm going to grab a card and let's do the Phil Zone was also a dead store in Lawrence. Really? Wow. Well, cool. That's cool to know. Good morning, Kurt. Thank you so much for sharing that information, Kurt. Okay, what do I do next? Oh, I'm going to grab a card. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot this envelope. Oh, this was something else. Thumb drive. But it's 64 megs and it's USB 3.0. I'm always using these, folks. Yeah. Alrighty. All right. Yep. And since those tickets were Kansas City, that makes cool sense. That's for sure. Thank you for sharing that, Kurt. All right. Let's see what's next. I'm going to grab some cards so we can ask some more trivial questions. We're going to go down the line, folks. Rock and roll, surfing and cruising, British invasion, which is not necessarily British invasion stuff, soul, and pop music, and then modern rock. Okay. I'm gonna ask two songs, and I'm gonna move on to inspecting other things. Rock and roll. Ooh, My Soul was Little Richard's last chart hit in what year? Ooh, My Soul. What I Say was a hit for Elvis from his 1964 film entitled Blank Las Vegas. Blank Las Vegas. Yeah. I'll be glad when winter's over with. I'm tired of runny nose every morning. I am tired of that, folks. Bring it back. All right, so let's see what's in the bag someone left for me. Did you ever go to the Phil Zone store, Kurt? Well, I'm trying to open up this bag. Viva! That could be, yeah. Viva is Kurt's answer. Viva Las Vegas. I don't know if that's the right answer or not. Viva Las Vegas. We have Ron in here, which is an Elvis expert. At least he's my go-to guy. Oh, you went there. That's awesome. Was it essentially a head shop? Viva Las Vegas. Okay. I love sevens. Merle Haggard. The Cars. Let's go. The Supremes. MFSB. Oh, cool. That's awesome, Kurt. MFSB. I love this group a lot. That's going to be my next trivial question. You go there. Peter Pan Records, Up on the Housetop. Wayne King and his orchestra. Gene Watson. Shelley West. Steve Wariner. Dolly Parton. And Porter Wagner. It's funny because Dolly wrote the songs. Gene Watson, Hank Williams Jr., Bill Woody. Well, I guess Ron's gone. I would have thought that he would have guessed Viva Las Vegas. Congratulations, Kurt. That's correct. Billy Walker again. Billy Walker. Fran Warren. Eugene Wilde. I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas, Peter Pan. Todd Rundgren. I should know, folks, but there's one record that Todd had, maybe more than one, that came with a 7-inch. Yeah. Little Richard had a song in 1958, and Viva Las Vegas was correct. Okay. Empty Sky, this is British Invasion. Empty Sky was recorded in 1969, but not released in the United States until 1975. Which British artist recorded it? Soul Music. Charles Hatcher had a #1 hit in the song in 1970 with a song entitled War. What stage name did he use? Hey, good morning, Suzanne. Yeah. 1969, Empty Sky was recorded but not released in the United States until 1975. Which British artist recorded it? In the soul music category, Charles Hatcher had a #1 hit in #1 hit in 1970 with a song entitled War. What stage name did he use? War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. And here's another question. So, MFSB, wonderful soul music on the Philly label. They were part of the Sound of Philadelphia. What does MFSB stand for? MFSB. Yeah. Gene Shepard. Styx. Babe, I'm leaving. Stilly Dan. You don't see Stilly Dan 7 inches very often. Ricky, don't you lose that number. White Label Promo, Conway Twitty. Peter Pan again. The Whispers. This is on the Soul Train label. Mother, father, sister, brother? Okay. Anyone else like to chime in on those? Shalimar. The Casinos. Where's Katie? Jimmy Castor. I like Jimmy Castor. Paige Cavanaugh. The Cowboy Church Sunday School. The Cowboy Church Sunday School on Decca. The Wizard by Jimmy Rogers. The Midnight Express Band. Now, folks, this captures my attention because I've never seen that label before. So I want to look that one up. Mel McDaniel. Tony Martin. Yeah. Dusty Springfield. Barbara Streisand. Steam. Carly Simon. Nobody does it better. They were just here this morning when I came in, Kurt. Somebody had left them here. Actually, they were here last night when I came in to feed the baby girl. So I brought them in, and I didn't open them until I got here this morning. Well, with you guys. Carol Bayer. She wrote a lot of cool stuff. Frank Washburn and his orchestra. Yeah, and it's got someone's address label on here. Wow. Someone probably bought a bunch of 7 inches, like a box or whatever, and they took the ones they wanted to keep and they just offered it to me. Yeah, let's get back to the question. So mother, father, sister, brother is the correct answer, TC. Congratulations. Empty Sky was Elton John. Charles Hatcher had a song called War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. And that was Edwin Starr. Yeah. I'm going to ask a couple more questions. I'm going to research this one. Good morning, Art. Cheers. Thanks for joining. I'm Lost was whose number 86th top 40 hit by 1970? I've Lost You was whose 86th top 40 hit by 1970? And this is modern rock. Blank Dream became the top 20 hit of the 80s for the Moody Blues. Blank Dream, Moody Blues. Yeah. All right, now I'm going to look up this one right here. Say it again. Okay, I'll say it again. I've Lost You was whose 86 top 40 hit by 1970? And Blank Dream became the first top 20 hit of the 80s for the Moody Blues. Peace to you, Kurt. Gemini Dream. I'm all about some dreaming. I like dreaming. Because dreaming can make me something. Yeah. Hey, good morning, TARDIS Rider. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to look up this label, folks. Excalibur. Oh, it's out of Goldsboro. The Midnight Express Band. I got a feeling it wasn't necessarily a reseller. If it was, it's okay. But this is a private press. Yeah. Can you imagine how many Midnight Express bands there were? And which side was A and which side was B? Okay, this was A. Southern Music. Um, Nothing. That's going to take a little bit of time to research, folks. Yeah. So there we go. Let's see where we are with the questions. Say it again. Say it again. I've Lost was whose 86 top 40 hit by 1970? That would be Elvis Presley. Blank Dream became the first top 20 hit of the 80s for the Moody Blues. Gemini Dream. TC got that right. Congratulations, TC. We finished this one. Let's grab another one. It says rock and roll, folks. I don't write them. I just read them. Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells had a top 40 hit in 1963 with I Sold My Heart to the Blank. Wichita Lineman was a 1968 hit for whom? So there you go, folks. Let's inspect some records. Family Treasury of Songs. There's like 5 records in here. There's 2 in here. It's almost like LP Suburban album. Okay. And then if you take a look in the back, there's a tank and it's got Suburban on it. Does anybody remember that cartoon Hank, King of the Hill? King of the Hill had he worked for Suburban. I think he worked for Suburban Propane Company. And I think Suburban was a chain, Suburban Propane. And we had a band called Suburban Propane. Anyway, Family Treasure of Songs for your listening pleasure. And they're really talking about LP gas and LP records. LP. Art comes in and says Glenn Campbell. That's an orphan. Well, other than it needing a bath, it's okay, folks. Needs a bag. And then it shows a refrigerator, a dryer, a stove, a water heater, heating. Interesting. Let's see what we got here. Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells had a top 40 hit in 63 with I Sold My Heart to the Blank. Wichita Lineman was a 68 hit for whom? Yeah. Johnny Mathis, greatest hits. Ugh. I can tell this is not going to be flat. Billy Vaughn. I'm not even going to look at it. Not even going to look at it. Paris, Soul of a People, the Manhattan Pops Orchestra. The most thrilling performances. He worked for Strickland Propane. Ah, okay. I guess I'm getting what happened locally mixed up with what happened as far as pop culture. Strickland Propane. Ah, so Strickland Propane was probably a play on Suburban Propane. Yeah, because of the S. There's an orphan. Andre Castelletta. Andre Castelletta and his orchestra. Yeah. Wow. Juice Newton. It's on the Capitol. It's acceptable. Just call me Angel of the Morning. Angel. Just do something. Ba, ba, ba. Let's look at these questions. Wichita lineman was Glenn Campbell. That's correct. Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells sold my heart to the Junk Man. Ooh, crazy. Okay, under the names Salvador Bono and Cheryl LaPierre, under what names did Salvador Bono and Cheryl LaPierre record under in 1965? And You Are Everything was a top 10 hit in 1971 by which Philadelphia quintet, excuse me. Yeah. This is Bob James. Did Bob James bring us the theme for Taxi? Okay, it comes with an insert that's all smushed up. Yeah. And it has some of the other records on the label. Da, da, da. All right. Okay, the surface looks good. It's on Columbia. All right. It's acceptable. Very cool. I need to flatten this insert. It is a gatefold, folks. Okay, see if I can flip this out. Hey, good morning, Sean. How are you this morning, sir? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Yeah. Okay, here's another Bob James record. This is called Heads. On the back is Tells. Grover Washington Jr. is on here. Eric Gell is on here. David Sanborn is on here. Wow. There's a whole bunch of people on here. Ralph McDonald, Michael Brecker, Randy Brecker, Patty Austin, Alfonso Johnson, Shady Grady. Bob Jones did not do the theme for Taxi if he's one of those people. Yeah. Who did Taxi? Who did Taxi? That's a good question. TARDIS Writer said some of his music is really good and some of it is really horrible. Heads and Tails is a good one. Very cool. Heads and Tails. Bow, bow, bow. He did do the Taxi. Okay, great. Thank you so much. I was thinking he did. Yeah. Okay. Grab another handful. Mario Lanza. I think he's this guy that was he a crooner? I'm thinking yes. It says it's a reissue. The TV, The Student Prince. All right, it's on the RCA Red Seal. I don't TC. What is the name of Taxi? I don't know that one. The hills are alive. Yeah, the back of it is messed up. I'm just going to put that in that pile. A Time to Be Jolly, Bing Crosby. See you later, TARDIS. Good couple of Japanese pressing. Which ones are Japanese pressings now spinning? Angela. Wow, that's cool. You know, I think I'd mentioned I have been watching Taxi, which I've never seen before. And so I just decided, I'm sorry, I've been watching Cheers, which I hadn't seen before. This is kind of a rare record, but it's probably G condition. I'm going to put it in the dollar bin. And I like Bob James. So good morning, Mike. And I decided just to do an internet search of the theme song with lyrics. And so it was kind of cool. And I listened to the demo, and the demo was fabulous. Yeah. Let's go back to the cards real quick. Under what names does Salvador Bono and Sherilyn Lapierre record under in 65? You're Everything was a top 10 hit in 71 by which Philadelphia quintet? You are everything, and everything is you. This is Fresh Air. Wow. Just check that it's named after the character that appeared in an episode during the third season up to that point. It was just called Taxi. Wow. Sorry meant to say I want a record. Oh, you went to a record fair today. Well, tell us all about it. Picked up a good couple of Japanese pressings. What'd you pick up? This is a bowl. I got a bowl, which is a shame because it's got shrink on it. It's got shrink on it. It's a gatefold. Wow, you guys must be doing really good. You think I should inspect this one, folks? Nah, I'm not going to. But just for fun. Yeah, it's a bowl. But the lyrics for Cheers has the word Beyonce in it. And I got to think, what is the word Beyonce? And how does that relate to contemporary music? Collage 75. Ooh. This looks interesting. Brookdale Community College, 1975, student publication. This looks interesting. It's private press. Could it be somebody who went on to become a famous musician? Yeah. It's worth a spin. That's for sure. Oh, come on. Somebody can at least guess the answer for this one. Oh, come on now. It was a duo, but their real names are Salvador Bono and Sherilyn Lapierre. What names did they use when they recorded in 1965? That's an easy one, folks. Easy guess, anyway. You are everything. You are everything, and everything is you. This had 50 cents on it at one time. Yeah. Sonny and Cher. Is that a good guess? Caesar and Cleo. Good morning, Russell. Eloise Laws. Eloise. Beatles White Album, 76 Japan pressing. Does it have the flag? And the Beatles Let It Be, 71, plus a few more Stones, Mingus. Stylistics. Okay, any other guesses? Caesar and Cleo. Oh, I don't know that story. Bum, 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 bum. I love the jacket. Have you ever seen this, TC? I love this. I think it's so cool. Caesar and Cleo. I like that name. Hey, look, another Bob James. This is Touchdown. I see this record a lot. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, this one is not beautiful. Well, it's got a dish on it. It'll probably play just fine. Nope, that jacket is new to me. What label is that for? ABC. So the record, the label says ABC Records, and then at the top it says ABC Disco. It's awesome. Very, very cool. Oh, I was talking to Sonny and Cher and Caesar and Cleo were like Simon and Garfunkel. They were Tom and Jerry originally. I did not know that. I didn't even know about Tom and Jerry. I sold a 7-inch without realizing who it was. But I'm happy. Just like some of those dollar CDs I sold have autographs. And someone says, hey. And I was like, well, hey, good karma. Eloise Laws. And the song is Number One. Eloise Laws with Number One. So there you go. I don't know it. Donald and I were talking about Jennifer Warnes. Has anyone ever heard the record called Famous Blue Raincoats? Or Famous Raincoats? Or Blue Raincoat? Oh, gosh, what is it? Oh, gosh, I got to make sure I got it right. Bum, 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 bum. Jennifer Warnes. Disco, please. What a beautiful voice. She's 73 years old, folks. Beautiful voice she has. Famous Blue Raincoat, 1987. She's doing the songs of, gotta make sure I got it right. Leonard Cohen, and it is a fantastic record. I got it in, and I was like, the cover looks so interesting, so I played it, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then a customer came in and says, "Man, have you heard this record?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Well, what do you think?" I said, "Well, hand it here." And I played it again. I said, "I still think it's a good record." He said, "Stevie Ray Vaughan plays guitar on it." And I was like, "No way." And I looked at the credits, and for sure it was, but it wasn't blues. Just like Stevie Ray Vaughan played on a David Bowie record. And the more I listened to that record, I was like, it's not for sale anymore. I kept it. And as it turns out, I was telling Donald that it's probably the best sounding record I own. Well, Phil Collins has some very good sounding as well as Genesis, but this is probably the best sounding record I own. I don't know if it's, I don't know, I care less what people rank it, but I can't help but think that possibly could be the best sounding record ever. But and so Donald picked up the Impex pressing of it, and I said, "Ooh, let's do a comparison and see which one, see what the differences are." So we're going to do that. Hopefully next week. I got to find my copy. It's safe. It's put away in a safe place, folks. I think I can go put my hands on it in less than 5 minutes. Yeah. So this is Jennifer Warnes. Bless her heart. Wonderful singer. Wonderful records, but I'm just not attracted to her other records. And so every once in a while I say, well, let me pop on this one and see if it does anything for me. And it doesn't. But a lot of people love her, and I'm happy for her. And she had the success with 2 songs, and they both were duos. One was with Bill from the Righteous Brothers, I think. And the other one was Joe Cocker. I've had the time of my life. Wait a minute, I'm getting them backwards. Love, lift us up where we belong. Yeah. And it's interesting because on the back there's a umbrella. So you can use umbrella when it rains. You can use a raincoat when it rains. Yeah. Wonder where this photograph was taken. She had a couple of pretty big hits too. Yeah, very cool. You remember yesterday? I'm going to answer these questions. So the answer on here is Sonny and Cher. And then the Stylistics did You Are Everything and Everything Is You. Next to what movie theme single gave Christopher Cross his second #1 hit? That's kind of difficult. What British group recorded a 1975 LP entitled A Night at the Opera? Opera music sets my soul. So yesterday I showed the record with the girl side profile, and she was painted Palmyra rack. Theme from another solo, a summer place. Arthur, Queen. I got it right. The info you retain in your brain. Very cool. So we got Arthur is one of the answers. Queen is another answer. TC comes in with Queen, and Art comes in with Queen. Any other answers, people? So this record is acceptable, which is awesome. But I doubt it will ever sell. I'm just actually going to put it in the dollar bin. Wonderful music, wonderful recording, wonderful orchestra. It's got Summer 42 on here. It's got Day by Day, which was from the movie Godspell, or the production Godspell. And it's got a theme from the Summer Place. The reason I know some of these songs is because when I was a kid and would go to somebody's house, I'm like, after Sunday, hey, good morning, Jennifer. Thanks for stopping by. Like after church on a Sunday, go to someone's house for lunch or go visit in the afternoon. I would end up in their living room and I would find their record player and I'll go through their records and I say, "Can I play some records?" "Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, get rid of the kid." And my parents would always go to these places that didn't have any other kids to play with, or "Don't you go outside," or I mean, it was crazy, but listen to their old records. That's what I did. I listened to them and I read and I looked, and yeah, so that's what I did. Put it in one of your cells. I guarantee it will sell. Hee hee. $1. I will put in one of my cells. This is a good question, folks. Let's see where we are with the questions right here. What movie theme single gave Christopher Cross his second number one hit? And what British group recorded a 1975 LP entitled "A Night at the Opera"? Yeah. Okay, here we go, folks. The question of the day. We don't know the answer. The end of the world. How near is it? Kind of felt like it ended last year. This is factory sealed. So you go, you open it this way. Look, folks, they put this in the mail like this. They put a label on here and they said mail, and they put it in the mail. I guarantee you the letter carriers back then said, "Make sure you put this to the side. Don't get it messed up, okay? When we ship these and pack these out, don't you mess up this record." And I bet that was the case back then. Today, I've heard a big company put a label on it and put it in the mail like that, and it comes arrived all wrinkled up like a taco, like a rolled up. What food do we have that's rolled up? A burrito, like a burrito or something. It's good music. It is wonderful music, TC. But I'm one of the few that can recognize and appreciate that in the world of records today. And so, but there's a few of us that do. So pre-pandemic, if people walked in like on a Saturday afternoon, there was 10 people in here shopping, and they heard that record, they'd be going like, "Oh my gosh, what is this?" I mean, like yesterday, all I did was play jazz in Wake Forest. I had gotten some cool jazz CDs in, so I just loaded up the CD player and hit play and just listened to jazz all afternoon, and it was awesome. Ben Webster, Squirreled Away. What's that girl singer that we like? Yeah. Good morning, Brian. Yeah. Wow, that would be cool. Good morning, Two Hip Chicks. That would be cool to do. Yeah, I still want to do if anybody wants to join me, I want to take like 5 records and mail them to somebody. You have to take one record and keep and replace it with another record. And then that person mails them somebody else. And then they mail them to somebody else. And they mail them to somebody else. And you just keep switching it out. And then it will eventually come back to me. And maybe I'll have 5 new records to listen to. And I don't mean I don't mean put garbage in there or put records that are in poor condition, but it's something I want to do. Yeah. So if you got any ideas, folks, let's make it happen. It looks like a sermon. It probably is. Thomas Road Baptist Church, Old Time Gospel Hour, Lynchburg, Virginia. Special fourth class rate library material. They actually had a bulk shipping rate that they actually printed on the jacket. But I really feel like this has never been opened, folks. And this beautiful special music in this album is provided by Doug Oudman. So there is some music on there, and the Lynchburg Baptist College Choral. Sounds like some fun. I'm in. I'll have some. Yeah, absolutely. And then, once it arrives to you, you do a video, you open it, you look at the records, and you have to. You're totally fine, TC. I would have thought the same thing. And you sign a piece of paper, you write down which record you kept, and you write down which record you added to it, and you just ship it around the world. And even if there was like 10 people that were part of this, it'll probably take 5 months for it to travel. Yeah. You would think that type of sermon record should be stamped time sensitive based on the title. That is so true. So anyway, photographed record, do not crush, drop, and keep away from excessive heat. Wow. So yeah, the end of the world. How near is it? Greetings, friends. The Lynchburg Baptist College Choral presents 15 young talented voices with the traditional old-time gospel sound and the dedication of modern use to produce an evangelistic team to reach lost people for Jesus Christ. Paul Somebody's the conductor. Lynchburg College began in the fall of 71. What year is this? The college is under the control of Thomas Road Baptist Church. The college is unique. The college believes that all knowledge should be practical. Next year, the college expects over 1,000 students, and the attractive appeal of the choral will help make that goal a reality. There you go, folks. This is because of this record and the attraction of the music, it will help them get 1,000 students. Yeah. There you go. Lost people who still can get mail delivery, that is. I am not doing a sale tonight, TC. Between Wednesday afternoon, I couldn't focus on anything Wednesday afternoon. And then Friday afternoon, learning about Donna passing, I couldn't focus on anything at all. So I am so far behind with getting things done. And then there's some discrepancies with some with 2 emails. And I got to rewatch the videos. I'm rewatching videos now to make sure I get everybody's order properly sent out. And I take total responsibility for it, folks. I'm gonna have to start writing down everything that sells, when it sells, as it sells, with the price and everything. And yeah, I'm sorry. So I'm behind. Is that a good word? I'm behind. So Yeah, absolutely. But I might do a hangout. I don't know. May not do a hangout. Probably won't do a hangout. Never mind. Take that back. I won't set a time. Yeah, that's cool. Um, yeah. So there we go. Uh, wow. I planned to do like 30, 35 minutes this morning, but it got carried away. But factory sealed, Jerry Falwell. This is going to be fun to research, folks. Maybe I can find it on YouTube and I can listen to it. But factory sealed Jerry Falwell. Dr. Jerry Falwell, excuse me. And I've heard stories about the college and about the students. And I think there was a group came out of there called DC Talk. Dogs need to go out. And I heard stories about their life at, was it Liberty? Or is that a different college? What's the name of this college? Jerry Falwell, Lynchburg. Okay, I don't know which school DC Talk went to, but they went to a school, and I heard stories about them. Yeah. oh my gosh, DC Talk is awesome. Which college did they go to? I think they started at a college, a Jesus college, and I think they were very strict, and I think they got in trouble. Liberty. Liberty, 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 Liberty. Where was that located? Was that in Tulsa, Oklahoma? I don't know. I don't know, folks. I don't know. Anyway, hey, thank you. Did I answer the questions? Oh, I didn't answer the questions. All right, here we go, folks. Finish this up. What movie theme single gave Christopher Cross his second number one hit? It was Arthur. And so if you put Arthur, you got that right. Arthur theme, Best That You Can Do. And then which British group recorded a 1975 LP entitled A Night at the Opera? And that would be Queen. So if you chimed in with Queen, you chimed in correctly. All right, I got my work cut out for me today, folks. And I want to play this today so I can see what it sounds like. Out of Goldsboro, North Carolina, the Midnight Express Band. One of the songs is Southern music. So I'm thinking this is either beach music or it's Southern rock. And so there we go. But thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. Looking forward to hanging out with you next time. Tomorrow. It's Falwell's College. It's in Lynchburg. It says, yep, Falwell's College. Liberty University is Falwell's College. I don't know my colleges very well. Liberty is in Lynchburg, Virginia. And right here it says Lynchburg Baptist College Choral. Yeah, so I think they were working on their branding. Yeah. But I love these dots. Price is Right. I can see these flashing and go. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, folks. Have a good day. Be safe out there. Stay well. Stay healthy. All that cool stuff like that. Here we go. And yes, one of them did get in trouble. Kevin Miles Smith told everyone he was Rod Stewart's son when he first arrived. Got him in trouble. That's crazy. Do you look like him? Take care, everybody. Good hanging out with you. Thank you so much. Be safe.